All right, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And also I want to give peace and mercy unto the hopeful elect. I'm your brother Yashar. And this video is going to be entitled Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, has hit the wall. Right, there's this term in MGTOW, right? Men go their own way, or however the acronym is pronounced. Right, there's a term called hitting the wall. And hitting the wall means, I had this definition of what hitting the wall meant like a few days ago. And Esau's being a devil, man. It's not there anymore. But the essence of what hitting the wall means is when a woman is not desirable anymore, right? Or when a woman loses her sexual or physical appearance, right? That's what hitting the wall means. And in this sense, right, as we know, America is referred to as what? The harlot, right? The woman that has drunken with many nations. Let me get that precept real quick, Salakia. So I'm going to start off with this precept. This is the book of Revelation. Revelations chapter 17. And I'm going to get all of this. Verse 3, it says, "So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns." Right? And we know this beast is NATO, right, in the EU. And that woman that sits upon the beast is America. Verse 4, it says, the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color. Purple and scarlet are very fine material. It is very expensive. Back in the ancient world, it was a costly thing to make purple. That's why it was looked at as a more luxurious commodity, so to speak, right? And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So upon this woman's forehead was written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Right? And in her hand, she had a cup full of abominations and filthiness. Right? So for the past 100 years, right? Hundreds of years, America has been spewing out that filth from that cup upon all the nations. That's why the scriptures say that, actually, let me just grab it. Let's see, Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. So the nations have drunk that filthiness, that abomination that came from the cup of Babylon, right? Democracy, right? Homosexuality, okay? All these different philosophies that were pushed out of Babylon the Great, and that these nations have took upon themselves, right? Wearing suits and ties, letting their women be, let their women gad abroad, wearing little to no clothes, equality, feminism, right? LGBT community. So Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The nations are mad at this whore, right? They're mad because why? They got that itch. They're burning because of her filthy fornication. So if we go back to Revelation, Revelation chapter 17. Let's see. Verse 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Right. So because they have drunken of the wine of her fornication, because they are angry, they're going to turn on her, right? They're going to turn on America. They're going to eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That fire is talking about those thermonuclear missiles, right? So at this point, Babylon has hit the wall, right? When the woman is young and the woman is in her prime, she has a nice bust, right? She might have curves, a pretty face, right? Might have a soft voice. So you look at her, even if she is a harlot, you can look at her and see like, okay, well, I might be able to do something with this. But currently Babylon has hit the wall, right? She's no longer curvy. She's no longer pretty in the face, so to speak. When you look at America, you see filth, garbage everywhere, right? The dollar is at the very bottom of the economic resource value. No one wants to do business with this place because they know if you touch this woman, you're gonna get burned. You don't get that itch. So they looking at Babylon with the side eye now. Why? Because she hit the wall. No one wants to touch this woman, right? Verse 17, for the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So the Heavenly Father is going to put it in the hearts of these nations to fulfill his will. And his will is to what? Destroy America, Babylon the Great, right? Because if you go over to Revelations, the 18th chapter, it reads this. Revelation 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. So the Most High have remembered all the things that America, Babylon the Great, has committed unto the nation of Israel. From brutal slavery, right? Jim Crow. All the things that they did during slavery, buck breaking, right? Separating families. All the atrocities that they have committed on this earth, especially to the Israelites. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. So that filthy fucking cup that America has filled, right? She's going to get double. You Edomites are going into slavery for 1,000 years. 1,000 years shall ye be in the fields and in the mines and being servants and handmaids, right? Being footstools, playthings, just like how you did us, right? Because you're going to receive double, but we're not going to do it in wickedness. We're going to do it in righteousness, according to the Holy Scriptures, right? So because America, Babylon the Great has hit the wall, and because these nations don't want to deal with her anymore, they're starting to do side deals with each other, right? They're making up their own like side currency to to trade with. And America is trying everything in its power to stay in bed with someone. So what? You can get that protection. Because when you deal with a woman, right, the first thing you want to do is protect her. Why? Because as a man, that's your duty. So, but because no nation wants to deal with America, right? The only other nation that's dealing with America is Israel. Really, because of why? They're they're same people. Hey, it's gonna get bad, man. This war is gonna get wrecked. Right? And it's all because the Heavenly Father set it up this way, right? Because men, hey, when we age, hey, you see Playboy magazines, you see old cats, right? Still dealing with young women. When you look at an old woman, no one wants to really deal with that. Even old men don't want to deal with an old woman. And that's just what it is, right? So this woman is old, man. This woman is old, right? She's not young and robust anymore. So what? No one's going to deal with this, right? Job chapter 14, verse 4, it says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. So Babylon the Great is unclean. You can't make this place righteous. You can't make this place upright. This place is defiled from all the bloodshed, from all the murder, robbery. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right. And ultimately that's hitting the wall. You can't, once you get to a certain degree of you establishing your new world order, you're through. You have no future, right? What did the son say in the Maccabees? Right? You have no resurrection to life. So once you fulfill that which you were commanded to fulfill in the spirit, you're done. You think that you're going to rule this earth forever. You think that you're going to make America great again. You can't make this whore great. She's finished. She blew out, right? She got a lazy eye. It's over, man. It says, turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day. Right? But that was the point, right? Your days are determined. Your numbers or your months are with the Heavenly Father. Right? And they say a woman starts to hit the wall around 30. Right? Especially in these bodies, man. These bodies are through. We used to be able to live 100 years and still be vibrant, right? 120 and still have some form of life and still be able to move around and get around. Hey, man, you look at 50-year-olds nowadays and they through. Can barely walk, can barely talk. So imagine a woman in this day and age, unless she's like truly taking care of herself, taking vitamins and eating right, which majority of no one does, right? Even men. So once you hit 35, 40, the wall is already there. And that's not to down women, right? That's just what it is. But that also shows you that it's not about the woman. It's about the man. And we know this because in Isaiah it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, not a woman. So knowing this, you have to work on yourself, right? Build yourself up in the spirit. Don't think that just because you got a woman, everything is good. Oh yeah, I got this. I'm good. What we need is the kingdom, man. Ultimately, we're a woman to the Heavenly Father. Are not we waiting for the marriage of the Lamb? Are we not presented as a bride unto the groom? So we have to continue to stay chaste, not to dive into these different philosophies, not to defile ourselves with the filth of this world, because this place is out the window. It's all just a matter of time before it completely hits the ground, man. But right now, they're trying everything in their power to keep things running, stimulus checks, and they got you niggas souped up on Joe Biden. But ultimately, man, this place is finished. But I just wanted to make this quick video through the Spirit. I pray it was edifying and faith boosting. Call halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom.